Well, hey everybody, 650 Eve here. Welcome home to the channel and welcome to season 13 of the new bike build series. This is the series where we're taking that beautiful 2024 BMW S1000RR and we're going to install a lot of amazing parts supplied to us by our longtime channel partner, Manny from Motomillion. That bike, although it's stock right now and brand new, won't look like that for very long at all. Because once Zach pulls this bike into the shop and he prepares it for the road, we're going to put our break-in miles on it and it will no longer be brand new in stock like it is right now. This is a completely base model S1000RR and we're going to install a lot of amazing parts onto it. You guys got to continue to watch this build series and see how this amazing machine turns out. And once we're done with it, we're going to give it away to one of you outstanding people viewing the videos, information on how you can possibly win. Our 13th season of the new bike build series is always the first link in the description of my videos. I'm super excited. Let me wheel this bike inside, hand it over to Zach, and see what we're going to do to it. Zach, there's a brand new bike on your bench.
Yes, I like it. It's the new bike build series bike for season 13? 13? Oh yes. Yeah, lucky 13. All right, we're not skipping it. I almost said 14. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just got done. We gave away the Aprilia.
Yep.
It already made its way to its new owner. Thanks to you. You got it out there super fast.
Yes,
Heard
sir.
He's super excited about it.
Yeah.
So the Grape Ape is gone.
Yes, it is.
And we're on to the next one. Back to familiar territory. The BMW S1000RR 2024. But usually we get the best of the best M version premium. This time we got the base of the base. Why? Because we take off most of the parts anyway. And this time we're gonna go through and do the suspension actually.
Yes.
So we don't have to worry about coding for DDC error.
Yes.
So DDC is the electronic suspension. If you take the electronic suspension off, you wind up with a little error message on your dash, which is why we've never messed with it.
Yeah.
There are some ways coming out now that you can buy a little device and code it so that doesn't happen, but easier. Just get a bike that has standard suspension, and then we can put whatever suspension we want on it. So at some point we'll be taking this stuff off, putting on some awesome Olins, and we'll probably take this stuff apart just to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Right now, this is fresh out of the crate like 2 weeks ago or something.
Yep.
It's been sitting around, so we're gonna go ahead and put this bike together, but we're gonna make some changes, of course, because we have to.
Yep.
We got a sweet TWM gas cap installed it a million times, but
quick
makes
release.
it a lot easier to fill your gas tank. You don't gotta put the key in. Just gotta make sure you don't lose the little center cap, and nice red accent. And then from one of our previous bike builds, we had, I think there was the red bike came with these?
Yes.
So we must have put carbon fiber ones on.
Yep.
Don't know what this is gonna wind up with, but for now, just to change it up, we're gonna put these winglets on this black bike just to give it a little color splash.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna match real good because
is.
it matches that sticker like perfect.
Yep.
They were sitting on a shelf. I'm like, hey, let's put these on. So we're gonna get these on, and then we're gonna go through fully PDI the bike just like we did on your M1000 XR. So we might skip through that a little bit and go watch that video if you want. So as we assemble this motorcycle, you're gonna notice there's a part that we haven't installed before. So if you've watched all along, you've watched us put together tons of these S1000s.
Yep.
So there's something different. And if you can figure out what that part is, get over to Patreon. And if you're a patron already, you're good to go. If you're not, get over there. The link will be in the description. It'll show you how to get there. And the first person to comment what the new part is will get $50 PayPal to them.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool stuff. Go check out Patreon as well. That's how you can support the new bike build series and be entered to have this motorcycle become yours.
You got it.
So let's get to work. First thing we're gonna do is pull this battery out, get it on charge.
Lithium-ion battery from the factory?
Lithium-ion, yeah.
I like it. And we're going to use your fancy lithium-ion charger.
Yeah, so the one that I found so far I like best is this BMW charger. I don't know if I like it for lead acid batteries or not.
Yeah.
I kind of do. Sometimes it just seems to not charge them. I have had it save some, but you just can select the mode. So like right now it's on lead standard. Now I'm going to go to lithium, click OK. This is a little clunky too. And then I'll just connect this up here and it'll give us a percentage, and unfortunately it doesn't tell you how long it's gonna take, but it takes a second.
It's at 0%?
Well, it has to like register, yeah. It's a good couple minutes till it gets to probably like 20%. Okay. But so far that has charged lead acid or lithium batteries from Honda and BMW the best. I had an Optimate one, and I got an Optimate for my buddy because some of the dirt bikes even use little lithium batteries. and they don't seem to charge the batteries very well. I don't know. So not a fan of the Optimate one. So far, that's working good. All right, while we're waiting for that battery to charge up, let's get some other parts on the motorcycle. We can put that warranty sticker on it. Where'd it go? Over here. If you happen to have a breakdown, you call that number. Toolkit should be over here.
Pretty decent amount of tools in there?
Not really.
Okay.
Just enough to like get the seat off.
Yeah.
I think you get a wrench for some reason, maybe to adjust the chain, and a T25 and a T30. 4 screws, put our gasket back in here. No more spacers or anything. You just drop it in place and tighten it down.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, can't beat it. Just got to make sure that the rubber gasket seats nicely. Since there is no spacer or collar underneath it anymore, you don't want to go too crazy tight. Just kind of snug them up. And if you ever just lose the center section or you want a different colored center, you can buy just this center from Motomillion. Fresh 93 fuel. Or 91, I don't know what he got.
Only the best, I hope.
Yep. Whatever the best at the gas station was. When you buy a new bike, it should come with a full tank of gas.
I agree.
Used bike, not so much.
In our last M1000XR unboxing video, people were asking what this stuff was and how they can get their hands on it.
Yeah, so Advantech, so it must be made by Shell. There's the part number. The main reason, well, A, they pay us to either hand it to the customer or put it in the gas tank. And I've actually used this for people like, if you leave your bike like in a trailer, and say the temperature goes from like 90 degrees to 40 degrees, then back to 70 degrees, there's a lot of condensation that happens. And if you happen to have a higher ethanol content gas, it'll create a little water bubble pocket in there and your bike won't start. Maybe you can shake it around or start and stall. If you put this in it, it actually dissipates that water pocket and your bike won't run great. You'll feel it's kind of down on power, but it will run until you can get that gas out, get fresh fuel in. That's why I recommend this stuff. Or Techron. I've had the same luck with Techron. Anything else I haven't tried, so those are the two I always recommend. I was really stuck on there. Almost took the whole mirror with it.
Yeah.
It's all right, those usually don't hang around for long,
no,
right?
No, Rizomas are on the way.
Rizoma's on the way, awesome. Ooh, nice and clean,
yeah.
I like it. Makes this part of the job easier. Highly recommend if your dealer has one and you're purchasing a bike with a TFT screen, have them put it on as soon as they uncrate it or as soon as you purchase it. It just comes out that much better. All right, alcohol prep. And then their lint-free rag that I swear is not so lint-free.
Okay. Every time. We just did this less than a week ago. Yep. Yeah. I love it.
Let's see if we got it or not. Oh yeah. Oh, we're going right in the middle. Let's see if we can work that guy out. Got it.
Nice.
No air bubbles allowed. All right, while we're up in the air, we'll go ahead and get some spools put on the bike. You really have to have them for this motorcycle. There's no other good way to get the back wheel off the ground because there's a angle on the swing arm here, so you can't use a flat stand. It wants to slide off of it, so spools and hooks are your best way to go. All right, let's head in and get our winglets replaced. See how that looks. See if we're correct or not. If they don't look good, we can always go back.
Right, but they will.
Oh yeah, that looks cool.
You like it?
I like it.
Let's see. Oh yeah, that looks really nice.
I think we'll get a better effect when it's down lower, but it looks good. It doesn't look worse. And the cool thing is, if you have this bike and you like that, you should be able to just buy those stickers.
Yep.
They're probably still 50 bucks, but cheaper than 2,000 for the winglet. All right, gotta get the factory coating off the rotors too. That way it doesn't bed into the brake pads. Front ones, you can't spin the wheel, so I just do as much as I can get. And then when we take it off the bench, I'll do it one more time and hopefully we grab the spots that got missed.
Yep.
Because they are dirty.
I see.
And we can use the same rag to get the grease off the chain. I don't necessarily want to get rid of all of this. I just want to get rid of enough so it doesn't fling everywhere in the test ride.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it gets all over this whole half of the bike. And then there's more to clean. Dry, so we go ahead and put some of our nice Honda HP chain lube with Moly on it that doesn't spray all over the place. You do want to make sure you get the sides, because these chains, just like the endurance chain, these rivets, if you leave them in moisture, will start to rust really bad. So we're not going to leave that much on it, but we'll let that sit and dry, wipe it off, and that's good to go. Then we're going to drop the bike down, get the battery in, and fire it up. That's the message I was talking about. Emergency call system restricted. So if I didn't go in and do this, that would pop up like every so often. Not every ride, but maybe like every third ride or something. It wouldn't be a big deal, except it takes forever to identify the bike. So this is a screen that shows us what all the computers are and how they're connected in a CAN bus setup. Base module, this is the SOS button. ABS, this is the chip inside the key. DME is the engine control computer, and combi's the dash. So it's gonna have the fault for the SOS button not being set up. So we just go to electrical, we update it. And since we took all that time to hook it up, instead of going through the dash and setting up the date and time, I can just click this button here.
First start.
Sounds like a winner.
Yeah.
Got 2 miles on it.
2 miles.
All right, so while the bike was sitting, if you come over here, Ebe, you can check, we got like perfect oil level. It's right in the middle of the window. So we're good to go on that. While we were waiting, I filled out the sheet. This is everything we did PDI wise.
Yep.
And this just says that there's no recalls on it, so that's good. And then I went ahead and looked up the part numbers for those stickers. If you guys like it, they come off the red bike.
Yeah.
So this is an all black bike, but if you like the way this looks, here's the part numbers for those stickers in the highlighted area there.
Yep.
And then I also put it in a parts thing so you can see the price of them there. So if you wanted to do it, you'd be looking $332.
Wow, for both sides.
Yeah, the one sticker, there was only one of them in stock. The rest, they were like 8 to 10.
Okay.
But that's what it would take to make it look like that.
Yeah.
So let's get this bike out for a ride, and we'll call it PDI'd.
Thank you, Zach, man. You heard the man. He's going to ride the bike. I'm sure there's not going to be any problems, but keep watching these videos because we're going to continue to add amazing parts from Miami Manny and Motomillion on to this beautiful 2024 S1000RR. It won't look like this for long once we get the parts installed. So keep watching, guys. Thanks so much for viewing. Catch you next time.